Morning. It is the 21st of October 2024. I got my trailer on today. I've got 14 tonne of milk powder on my trailer just for farm source. And that's a lot of milk powder. And it's only one customer that's ordering that. Man, that farm must be huge if they need that much powdered milk to feed calves. I finished my mum's fence on the weekend. That's all done. We've got a long weekend coming up at the end of this week. Got the Monday off of next week. And I'm going to do the weatherboard on the house that weekend. But on Saturday, Tan and I are going to drive my brother's car down to my son Jack, because my brother gave him his car. I've got to get it booked in for Saturday morning to be serviced. If there's nothing wrong with it, we're going to take the car down to Auckland. But if there's something wrong with it, we're going to have to leave it another week to get whatever's wrong with it repaired before we make that journey. And it's not going to be registered or have a warrant of fitness when I take it down there, when I drive it down there. Because my son's going to pay for that. I'm not. Because Jack's gone out to work now. He's going to be one of the lollipop men on the side of the road. So, stop, go, guys. And that's a good job, because it leads to upskilling, using other parts of the other aspects of what they do with the road repair, getting his tickets on all of the machinery and that. And the more he learns and more he learns and gets qualified at, the more he earns. Man, in 5 years he could be earning more than me. Well, good luck to him. As soon as he gets his hands on that car, he's going to totally clean it out. I'll take everything out of it before I take it down to him. So it just needs to be detailed. It's a nice car. I don't see many Legnums on the road. It's a Mitsubishi Legnum. Yeah, I can't remember seeing any. Pretty rare. Hopefully parts aren't rare. Oh well, soon find out. Tan's not working today. It's her day off, a day of rest, and she deserves it. She works hard. So, pisses me off about her is that yesterday I told her to go get a massage, go to a Thai massage place, but she defied her husband, me, and didn't look after herself, which pisses me off, because she's always telling me to look after myself. And I know you're listening to this, Tan. Yeah. Oh well, I'm not going to talk about American politics. It's only 15 days to go before Donald Trump's re-elected. Can't wait. But that's all I'll say about that. Okay, Tan, I'm not going to talk about my hero, Donald Trump. But the war in Ukraine is troubling. North Korea is going to be sending 10,000 troops to fight alongside Russian troops in the Ukraine war. That is not good. Not good at all. Things are ramping up and not de-escalating. And we could be in a world war. If not before the end of the year, but certainly next year we will be, if things don't start calming down. Oh well. It's in our nature to kill ourselves, or to kill one another. It's what comes from being human. It's who we are as a species. We love to kill other people. Is it wrong? Yes. Is it bad? Yeah. But it's what we do. There's never been a 10-year period, ever, in the history of the planet with humans on it, where one people weren't fighting another. There hasn't been a 10-year span of peace where nobody was fighting anybody. Ever in the history of humanity. What does that say about us as a species? It's pretty bad. Now there's also unrest in Germany with all of the Muslim migrants. They're demanding Sharia law be instigated in Germany. Yeah, that's not going to go down too well. And patriotic Germans are rising up everywhere. And there's talk about killing to be done with all these migrants. But there's more talk about rounding them all up and chucking them back to Syria or wherever the hell they came from. Because that's what should be done. They fled their country. Oh, we're oppressed. There's war going on. Everybody's killing us. Our government is terrible. Well, rise up and kill your own government and fight for your country. Instead of running away. Taking your problems to another country. Trying to take over the country you've moved into instead of integrating into the way of life of that country. Well, that's what's happening in Germany and Europe. Donald Trump's going to start deporting all of these immigrants as soon as he gets into office, and Germany is talking about doing that. Just rounding them all up, flying them back to whatever country they came from. And that needs to be done, or else all of these problems, societal problems caused by these conflicting cultures, are not going to stop. They're just going to get worse and worse and worse. Now, I've said in a previous video that they have to be prepared for runways on those airports to be blocked, so these planes can't land and offload all of these immigrants back into the country of their origin, because they're not going to want them back. It's going to cause a lot of problems within their own country, and so they're going to, I think they're going to block the runways with vehicles. So I hope the leaders of the countries are watching this video and take my suggestion and put a parachute on every one of those migrants and throw them out the plane. If your plane can't land, that's fine. Just chuck them out with a parachute on. They'll be alright. So that'll solve that problem. If you're not willing to stick around and fight for your own country, you don't deserve a country. You certainly don't deserve to take over another one. You're not worthy. Too many leaders they go nuts. And they're always looking out for themselves and enriching themselves. Except for Mr. Trump. He's the only president that actually lost money while he was in office, because he wasn't into underhanded deals and in lining his own pockets. He was out for the American people. He lost millions. And I expect the same from him this time. Now that's all I'm going to say about Donald. Oh crap. Looks like it's going to rain today. It's okay, I've got some kick-ass wet weather gear in my truck. I waterproofed it more. So, because the raincoats you buy in the store are water resistant, they're not waterproof. the rain does get through all the stitching and all of that eventually. So I soaked all my wet weather gear in silicone that was liquefied by turpentine, and I soaked it all, and when all the turpentine evaporated, that left all of the silicone embedded in all of the nooks and crannies and stitching of the wet weather gear, so the rain does not get into it. So I stayed completely dry. So that's all good. And I got me wellies, got me gumboots, because my old work boots that Sammy gave me, they're falling apart a little bit. I got some new ones back here, but I'll wear my gumboots today. Oh, I think I'm going to end the video there, because Taryn complains when the video is too long. It takes forever to download or upload or whatever the hell she does. I have no idea how to upload these things. I'm technologically ignorant. And I'm happy because of it. Technology has become too invasive into our lives. Like I said, pray for a solar flare to fry every computer on the planet. We'd be a lot better off without them. And on that note, I'll catch you on the next one.